Welcome to Skincare with Deborah Diane. Today we have Brianna Phillips joining us, and she is a beauty guide with Lime Life. She is also a mother and an entrepreneur, and she has a beautiful heart. We are going to be talking about makeup today. Yeah, we're going to be talking about how you can enhance what is beautifully you using very special makeup. We are also going to be talking about what her and her husband created called I Give Clean Water. So stay tuned. This is going to be a super cool, fun video. And who doesn't love talking about makeup? Thank you so much, Brianna, for joining us today. So the first question I want to ask you is, what does natural beauty mean to you?
So natural beauty to me means you're confident in the skin that you're in. It used to be for me, like I would look at women and be like, oh, they're just naturally beautiful, no makeup, no flaws. But it's really changed for me over the years. Like I've learned to accept my own natural beauty just by being confident in who I am. And I think that really shows. And that's what I would hope I would be able to show other women.
So having confidence and looking in the mirror and loving who you are and what you're seeing, I think that also takes part of using proper products for your skin. So
Definitely.
Could you give an example of what maybe you've used in the past and what you use now, and how the difference in your confidence has changed?
Yes. So I grew up with really bad acne when I was a kid and scarring. It totally led to scarring. Granted, it was because I didn't know how to wash my face. Then I was using all the wrong products for my face, which is drying out my skin. So honestly, it's only been like the past 5 years where I've completely seen a change in my skin because of the products I've been using. There are healing ingredients that I'm using now, where before I was using like salicylic acid, things that were, I wanted to get rid of everything, but it was damaging my skin even more. So I didn't know, honestly, what I was doing until now, a lot older, that I need products that are going to heal my skin and repair the damage of all those years of growing up.
So what are you using now, if you don't mind me asking, because your skin is absolutely radiant and beautiful.
Oh,
and so what are you using now, and why did you choose this?
So I'm using what's called Lime Life, and it's an all-natural skincare product which has no harsh chemicals, and the ingredients are healing for your skin. So whatever problem areas you have, like for me, it was scarring. So they have this serum called One Drop Wonder, which is just a pure pomifera oil that has helped with my scarring. It's helped with age spots, sunspots. And then the cleansers, it's towards my skin type. So whatever my skin type is, it's definitely bringing healing. It's bringing elasticity back. So with these products, I honestly, sounds crazy, but I feel I'm aging backwards. People look at me and like, you can't be that old, you know? And I'm like, I am.
That's so wonderful.
Yeah, it's really brought more vibrancy, more elasticity back in my face, as well as cleared my skin.
So Lime Life. So what is their philosophy? What is Lime Life?
So Lime Life is a family-owned company. They've been in the business since 1952, and they started out with theater makeup. So they're in New York, and they're known as Lime Life by Alcone. So they have a makeup line that they use on Broadway stars, on celebrities, as well as big screen. So every actor on the big screen, they're using these products. And so they knew with these products, they were so popular. They were like, what else can we do? We need to get this out. We need to expand this more because these are great. These are wonderful products. And that was just the makeup line. They hadn't even done the skincare line. And so that's what they created, the skincare line for home. And that's where I got to be a part, where now they're selling the products to beauty guides to be able to share with others. So it's a huge history. It's a wonderful story of how they became them and how we now get to share with others the wonderful products.
So let's talk about the makeup line, because when I first got introduced to Lime Life, it was based on the makeup because it didn't look like you were wearing any makeup. And I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, it's probably clogged pores and everything. But this is totally different makeup, right? Could you explain this?
Yes. Okay. So this is huge for me because I always try to cover my face because I was so self-conscious with my scarring and everything that I went through as a child. So I tried to camouflage everything that was on my face, which made me look orange. You know, I did not look natural in any shape or form. I look at pictures now and I'm like, who let me go out of the house looking like that? So with these products, so I use, it's a plant-based wax foundation, and it's so wonderful. I mean, it's very lightweight and you barely put any on, and it gives you the best coverage. It gives you a natural look. And honestly, I will never go back to liquid foundation again because this will not clog your pores. A lot of liquid foundations, you know, they sit on your skin and they clog pores and they cause breakouts. Yeah. This just sits on top and it will not cause any breakouts, which has been a win-win for me.
That is amazing. So you talk about your flaws, and we talk about self-confidence. How can you use makeup to not just cover your flaws, but make your flaws beautiful and make that natural beauty of who you are shine?
That's been huge for me because especially now, I've really just loved my skin. The skin that I'm in now, I embrace it because it's me. It's part of who I am. It's everything I've gone through to bring me to where I am now. And so I totally embrace the scarring still, but there's still ways that I am able to enhance my beauty with the makeup and not overdo it, trying to make it camouflage, just to let natural beauty show through my confidence. I'm more confident in who I am. So I think that really just shows when I talk to other women, when I just talk to other people with my daughter. You know, I just think to embrace who you are is big. And it's so hard sometimes because we are our worst critics. We look at ourselves and we find one imperfection and oh my gosh, but we all have them. And every model, every celebrity, there's always one thing they don't like about themselves. Yeah. But we have to embrace that's the beauty in us. And so I think we should always embrace any blemish or any skin imperfection you have. You're still beautiful. It still does not define who you are by that.
Right. That's great. So you have a daughter, and I know I have a daughter, and, you know, growing up, the way I think you and I were both grown is we didn't have a lot of praise, right? When you kind of grow up, it's like, oh, don't eat that, or it was always kind of watching who you are. How are you raising your daughter different?
Well, she definitely likes makeup like her mom. She's already doing that. But I'm really trying just to let her know that she doesn't need it to be beautiful. And I try to remind myself, like, I honestly now, I look more forward to washing my face and getting my makeup off than before, or before I was just trying to put it all on. And so that's something I want to teach her is she has that beauty already. Yeah. She can someday, when she gets older, she can enhance her natural beauty, but not to feel she has to put makeup on to be beautiful. I don't ever want her to feel because that's how I felt. And it was just my own perception of how I felt. Nobody told me anything. It was just, I thought I was more beautiful with makeup, but I wasn't. I just have to let her know she's beautiful just the way she is, and she doesn't need it to be beautiful.
I talk a lot about drinking water in my videos, and you have this amazing passion that I need you to share is I give clean water. So this, as I said, I've been a part of this, and I think that this is an amazing, amazing opportunity. So could you explain how you got into this and what it is?
Yes, thank you. So my husband and I, between the two of us, we've traveled over 23 countries. We've seen the poorest of poors. My husband built an orphanage in India, so he's seen dirty water. He's seen how just poverty-stricken it is, and the kids, and what they have to live with. And the huge thing for us is water, because if you don't have water, clean water, you will not live. And so these kids, moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, they're dying because they're not getting clean water. And so my husband and I were super passionate about how can we make a difference? Even if it's just a small difference, how can we make a difference and end the water crisis? And so we just really thought about what the next step was for us. And we just thought of, I Give Clean Water. What if we, because we have connections in India, so what if we were to be able to get filtered water for those in need? And what would that look like? How do we do that? And so we created I Give Clean Water, where we have water bottles. And this is our logo. So it's a water drop with a smiley face.
Yeah, I love that.
And so we have 18 ounce and 32 ounce in different colors. And so every purchase for a water bottle, or we also have a bracelet. We have bracelets in, I think, 5 colors. And that has our charm too, the little water smiley face charm. Those that purchase it, we will give clean water to those in need. So we've already given filtered water to a village in India. And this is just new for us. We've just started, but we're really trying to get the word out. We're really trying to make a difference, because we can't do it by ourselves. We'd love to be able to do that by ourselves, but we just can't. So any support from those that want to support this, it's just a huge passion of ours. And it's not just for us, it's for them. It's for kids to be able to get the filtered, clean water that they need to survive.
Well, the other thing that's really special about that coffee cup, because I got one for my husband, is that it keeps your coffee warm for a long time, and then like 12 hours, right? And then it keeps the water cold for 24 hours. So yes, this coffee and water cup is phenomenal.
Yes, we tested it to make sure. We wanted to make sure that if we didn't just want to sell a water bottle. We wanted to make sure you're getting quality product for what you purchase. So we tested hot water. How long did it last? Cold water. So the funny thing was, the other day we were gone for the day, and I had my water bottle in the car, and I was looking for it all day today. I couldn't find it. Well, it was in the back seat of the car. I found it. It was ice cold from yesterday, and I was like, that's our water bottle.
And wasn't it like 83 degrees yesterday?
Yes, hot.
So it was hot, right? That is, it's a great product, and it has a great cause. So thank you so much for sharing that. That's amazing. Thank you guys for creating something so special, and for you're really giving back, and you always have. Ever since I've known you for 12 years, you've always had that very special heart, and I really respected that. So thank you. So
thank you.
We're going to have your links below for the I Give Clean Water and the Lime Life, so we can, if wants to know more about either of those, they can contact you personally.
Great.
Thank you, Brianna, so much. And any news, I would love to have a follow-up on the I Give Clean Water as well. So anything like that, please come back and join us on Skincare with Deb.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Deb.
Thanks.